Yo, what is up, boys? Stoic Tang here with another YouTube video. The topic today is talking about self-belief. Talking about having this belief for yourself even when you have so much doubt. Even when the people that you care about have doubt for you. Because nobody can really see your vision except for you. And your perception of yourself is the most important perception for yourself. Because sometimes you're going to sit and be unsure. You're going to be unsure of what you want to do. You're going to be unsure of the life you want to live. You're going to be unsure about the results you're going to get, right? But in reality, we can only control the inputs. We can only control what we do. And the outcomes or the results of what we think we're supposed to get is completely out of our control, and it doesn't matter. Because truthfully, whatever we get is not always going to be a result of how much work we put in, but how much work we put in is always going to have a result, whether it's good or bad, right? And earlier someone told me, falling isn't so bad as long as you fall in the right way. Now, what this means, in my perspective, is that we really think that falling or failure or losing is just this terrible thing. It's just this crazy concept that I failed because I wasn't good enough, or I failed because everything went wrong, or I failed because I didn't study hard enough, or I failed because I didn't work hard enough. But you didn't fail because you didn't work hard enough. Because everything could have gone right and you still could have failed. Because your only control is the inputs. And whatever happens is up to God. How it works is up to God. Now, your probability to having something actually work out is going to increase when you actually put in more work, when you actually believe. Because having that faith in yourself when nobody else can hear the noise, when nobody else can hear or see your vision, that will make something out of yourself. That will make you have the discipline to just choose to get up after falling, and to fall in the right direction, to fall forward, to fall in the right way. So falling isn't bad. Every failure is just one step closer to your success. If you could fail, if you knew how many times you could fail and then you would succeed, wouldn't you want to fail more? You would want to fail more to exceed that limit of failure, to where you cannot fail anymore, and all you do is win, right? So stop taking failure as this horrible thing. Take failure as progressing building blocks to where you want to go. Now, I know you hear this everywhere, every day, from people all around the world. But if you really want to get to the breadth of it, you're going to have to look at your own life, at your own experiences. Really reflect on how you failed recently and how this was affecting you. And you can definitely see that you were not the best person to handle that situation. And at that current time, you ruminated. You felt sad, you felt depressed, you felt stuck, you felt tired, right? You felt all of these things. But all of those thoughts and all of those actions are all because you decided that you wanted to sit in it. You decided that you wanted to feel it a little longer. But what if you failed that one day and 5 minutes later you say, I'm going to lock in. You say, I'm not going to let this define me. And you say, I'm going to hammer the nail down and bite the bullet. You say to yourself that this failure is getting me one step closer. So it's not really a failure. In reality, it's a building block. And once you shift that mindset, you can really take everything as nothing. And when you take everything as nothing, you don't care about the outcomes. You don't care about what happens. And then from that point on, you don't see the world as black and white. You don't see the world as winning and losing. All you see the world as is, how much can I put in? And how much can I control to the point where there's nothing else to think about besides living? And what else can I do, right? You can't do much. All you can do is how much you can do. And then we gotta go to sleep. And then we gotta restart the day. And then we gotta go to the next day, right? So how much can I do for that day? How much effort can I really put in instead of just sitting in the bad and negative feelings, feeling miserable about yourself? Truthfully, you've got a set amount of time every day. Whether you waste it, whether you're progressive, whatever you do, you've got one day. And we don't know if we get the next day, but if we do get the next day, then we get that same day again. And we get to choose what we do. And the moment you decide to reignite the engine right after your car stops moving is the moment you'll be able to move again. Is the moment you'll be able to progress again. Because it's never over as long as we get more days. It's never over until we truly say it's over. It's never over until we give up. Now, you're breathing. You're alive. You're sitting here watching this video. I know you can feel something. I know you feel the urge to go back to that waiting spot, to go back to that pain, that comfortable feeling that I just want to relax. I just want to go back to the pain. But what I'm telling you right now is that it will never, ever, ever make you feel at rest, never make you feel happy, never make you feel fulfilled, never make you go forward in progress. That spot, that place, that constant cycle of pain will not ever help you. Okay? You get one day, you get one life, and all you get is this day. Don't think about the next year. Don't think about the next week. Don't think about any period in the future. Because we only get the day to day. So give 100 today. Make sure you gave that 100. And then worry about nothing else besides rest. And then do the same thing again the next day. You'll start to feel this consistency that's unreplaceable. You cannot find it anywhere else. And then make sure you have God in your circle too. Because no matter how hard you work, if you keep failing and you don't think you can talk to anybody, you don't think that it's possible to do this because I don't have the faith, I don't have the belief, I don't know who's controlling this world, this universe, this stuff. We'll leave it up to God. I know it's not that simple. I know not everyone may believe. But if you can't explain it, what else can you say? Somebody up there is controlling it. That's my philosophy. And I can really see this so clearly. It's so transparent that the truth is in front of us. The truth is right there. Yet we deny, we say no, we say it's not true, we say we're not going to heaven or hell, we're not going to be punished, we're not going to get what we want. I just want to settle down and have a good life. Well, sorry to break it to you, but settling down is a good goal. But it still takes that effort. Settling down still takes that faith and that self-belief. But if you want it to be something greater, your self-belief has to be in a different level. Your self-belief has to be one of one. The belief in yourself is the only power that you truly have, because nobody else gets to control it. The choice and actions is also what you truly have. And if you decide to deprive everything else besides your self-belief and your consistent actions, you can truly see your life transform in a way that you never could have imagined as time passes. Because you are leaving stuff on the table. That effort is on the table. That effort is waiting for you to access it. And the only way you'll ever access what you leave on the table is by making sure you control everything you can control in the present day, and then rest for the next one, and for the next one. You know that you got this. You know that it's possible. You know that you have the self-belief. Because if you weren't here right now, if you weren't watching this video, then you wouldn't have known. So I truly do know, and I truly do see you making the people that you love proud. Making yourself, the younger version of yourself, and all of your ancestry, P-R-U-D, proud. Let's get it. Stoy Tang, peace out.